languages are constantly getting contaminated and are contaminating others. There is no language that is alive that is not borrowing from other languages or being borrowed from. I have spent a good amount of my energy collecting and studying and cataloging and writing in, translating into Spanglish, the mixing of Spanish and English, which for me is a true new Yiddish. It is a mixed language that is generally looked down by the intellectual elite as unworthy, a language of women, of children, of the illiterate, a language of the kitchen, but it is slowly becoming a very important language in which novels are being written, in which plays are being performed, a lot of music. So what academics think really doesn't really matter because culture is 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. There is a big debate in the Hispanic world, 450 million people in it, of is Spanglish a worthy language? Should we pay attention to it? Is it going to destroy the purity, the sacrosanct endurance of Spanish or of English? Does it threaten the texture of American society? Will it undermine Latin America? Because ultimately it represents the triumph of the empire, whatever empire you want to look at. It could be the Spanish Empire, it could be the English Empire. The truth is that people on the street don't have a dictionary under their arm, and they improvise as they speak. So they code switch from Spanish to English and English to Spanish, and that's Spanglish, or they invent new terms like rufo instead of roof, instead of techo, or aplicar a la universidad instead of suscribirse a la universidad, and eventually those words are entering the Spanish dictionary and the English dictionary, because dictionaries are bastions of authority but cannot control the walls too long. Otherwise, they become irrelevant. What I mean to say by this is that what we consider Spanish today, or English today, or Hebrew today, is very different from what Eliezer Ben Yehuda or Dr. Johnson or Antonio de Nebrija conceived of. And if they came back right now, they probably would look in dismay at the way we're using the Hebrew language, even though we're very proud of it, because of the influx of Russian terms as a result of immigration, or Americanisms, or French terms. Languages have to survive, and to survive they have to be promiscuous. They have to adapt. So in the internet, if you get something that looks like it's coming from another language and it's all garbled up, well, it is maybe the first step to a new garbled up aesthetic of how the language is going to look in the future. It is the way people are improvising understanding and translation.